Alright guys, there's Giggles up there. This has got to go. And we are, that's the Potomac, I think. And we are down in, right on the Maryland-West Virginia border near Cumberland, Maryland. Hiking the Paw Paw Tunnel Trail. So this is part of the C&O Canal Towpath. That towpath actually goes from Cumberland all the way to downtown DC. And in Cumberland, it connects with the Great Allegheny Passage Trail, which goes to Pittsburgh. So you can bike from Pittsburgh all the way to DC perfectly fine. But yeah, there you go. The Paw Paw Tunnel is a 3,100 and some foot tunnel along the canal, the old canal. Yeah, there's campground here. About 40 degrees. It's a little nippy, but not bad. Let's see what some of these signs say. Campground information. All right, let me see this.
Okay.
All right, so here, yeah, you can see right here, Paw Paw Tunnel, 3,118 feet long. But yeah, so we're headed up that way. All right, we're at the entrance to the tunnel, which doesn't look very long. I get a picture. Alright, yeah, that's pretty wild. There's Giggles, just went up around the top part. There's a group in front of us. I'm going to get my headlamp out. Just really confused about the distance. We thought this was a 4.9 mile hike, but I mean, that's under All Trails Paw Paw Tunnel trail hike. Wait till.
Sorry for your picture.
What's that? Oh, you're fine, man.
How's it up there?
Not bad.
I'm gonna check out this trail on the side.
Alright, there's the tunnel entrance. And there's the water. And you can't probably see it. But here's Giggles. But you can see the brick wall.
I see if there's any.
And there's the light way up there.
There's nothing on this one.
So yeah, you got this rail here, and that's separating you from the canal water. And then this is a brick, really nice tunnel. They're doing some work to it. Well, in 2019, they were doing scaling at the entrance and the exit to keep rock from falling on people. Yeah, the floor is uneven. It's nice, but it's just uneven. You gotta try to watch what you're doing. You can probably come up here beside me. All right, down here, right in the middle of the tunnel, it says Chesapeake and Ohio Canal National Historical Park, Paw Paw Tunnel Survey Station Marker, March 2002. I don't know what year this tunnel was built, do you?
Yeah.
There's the light at the end of the tunnel way up there. So we found this weird white stuff. It looks like snow or frost, but it's not cold at all. There's no cold to it. All right, so getting close to the end of the one side of the trail, but look at that. There's a bat right here. They're all in torpor or whatever. Hibernation. Pretty healthy looking, but we've seen probably at least a couple dozen on the walls. That was just happened to be the closest one to our faces. Had some that were directly above you that looked like if they just let go, they'd land right on your head. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Well, it's actually really nice in here, probably 55 degrees or something, I don't know. What's all this? Somebody got a piece of wood in here. Yeah, we got some water coming up here, so I'll put it away. Alright, here's the other side of the tunnel that we're coming out of, but I wanted to film because I think there's enough light in here to, yeah. So way down there, that little dot is the other end. 3,118 feet. I think it was built in the 1920s, but I gotta look that up. Got some little waterfalls. Way up there. There's Giggles. But yeah, I'll show you this side from, wow, some deep leaves. Holy crap. Yeah. So then we enter a boardwalk. Hopefully not too slick, doesn't seem too bad. But yeah, there's the tunnel. This is the canal. They built this canal to shorten the distance on the Potomac because there was a bunch of horseshoe bends on the Potomac that caused a 6-mile extra length to boaters' trips. So they built this canal to kind of cut through. And you got some steps going up and around to both sides. And we'll see what we got up here. Okay, so in 2019, they started putting all those bolts in there. I don't know if you should be able to see those. All along their long rods screwed in there to keep rocks from falling and ruining this walkway. And to prevent them from falling on people's heads. But yeah, you can... It's a smooth rock there. Oh yeah, I can show you one closer up. I don't know what this is. Unless that's the 1 mile mark from, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there's those bolts, so they screwed those in. And that should help for years. Keep a rock from shedding and breaking this nice boardwalk apart. Oh yeah, that's a nice picture. We get that. Yeah, this is cool. Here's where a giant rock slide actually came right into the canal. That whole area broke through. Oh yeah, what's up with that? It's a weird pile of little pieces of rock. Yeah, that's weird.
How deep those go.
Yeah, now this path has switched way back that way from the boardwalk right there to a regular path, and but the canal's still here. So this is what they would have towed the boats. I don't know if they use people. I assume horses or mules or whatever, something to pull the rafts or boats through through the canal. I think it's funny, the people that were commenting in the reviews, that the nice waterfalls on the other side. I don't know if, I mean, it was water falling, but I was expecting like something on a creek. So yeah, this is February, early February. It's supposed to be 62 degrees tomorrow. It's Groundhog Day, Super Bowl Sunday. The Chiefs and the 49ers are about to battle it off this evening. And you can see it's a little muddy. You definitely are supposed to wear waterproof type of shoes or be prepared for mud, but we haven't ran anything. Matter of fact, I really don't have mud on my shoes. Okay, right here is where the Paw Paw Tunnel trail, which is on the right there, it's going to transition. We can do this switchback right there and go up to the top. It's called the Tunnel Hill Trail, and we'll get to see some information about where the people that built the tunnel lived. They lived up on top of the tunnel while building it. But if you keep going that way, you end up at the Potomac, and that's where the canal's headed. But we're gonna go and try this. It says it's steep and strenuous. We got trekking poles, we got hiking shoes and boots, so it should be all right. Now, I don't know what they mean by strenuous compared to what we're used to. No idea. We read the reviews and they were all over the place. Some said it was easy, some said moderate, some said hard. Walk in the footsteps of the Irish and German laborers who built the Paw Paw Tunnel. Follow a portion of the access road they traveled to get to labor housing and work camps near the vertical shafts on top of the mountain. Enjoy Potomac River vistas, explore nature, and connect with the Green Ridge State Forest at the trail summit. The Tunnel Hill Trail is 2 miles long, steep and strenuous. Use caution when hiking on the trail and watch your footing in the areas with loose stone and steep embankments. Stay on the designated trail. Do not take bikes. So it's a little further back this way than it was through the tunnel, which makes sense. You're going up. But it seems like it's about half a mile further, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they seem, I don't see why some people in the reviews were kind of said be careful or you can get lost, and it just seems to me this is a very well marked path.
It does, especially when the U.S. government's doing something that we should.
Let me get a picture of this sign before I get. But yeah, here we go. That's pretty cool. And there's the big gigantic arrow. They're already way up there. So yeah, here's a cool, these blazes. I like that. I like this a lot. Towpath detour. And it says trail. I don't know how anyone could get lost so far, but we're headed up to the top there, and then we'll walk back that way, but there might be some more strenuous areas. I don't know. So it's steep and rocky. So yeah, we're headed that way. This is pretty cool. Some cool moss. Yeah, we got some signs coming up here. There's lots of this moss. Kind of weird. Boy, that's real thick over there. This is a gorgeous trail, man. It's a good workout right back there, climbing up to the top here, but I think it's going to get a lot worse than that. I think we're going up there somewhere. Oh, lichens. So those patches of mossy looking stuff there on the ground are gray-green stains spreading across the boulders are types of living organisms called lichens. Often confused with mosses, lichens are actually two organisms working together. Algae produce nutrients and fungi produce the root system. And that relationship is symbiosis. So yeah, that's lichens, not moss. And schoolhouse site. What? Little remains of the one-room brick Sulphur Springs School, also known as the Tunnel Hollow. The school opened here in 1840 for the children of local families and canal workers. While a majority of the tunnel builders left family behind and lived alone at the worksite, some of their wives and children here. So they were building the tunnel in the 1840s, Nicole. Wow. So yeah, this would be a good spot to metal detect. 1840s, there was just a little one-room cabin schoolhouse. Probably right in the middle of that patch, probably right over there. That's about the flattest. All right, here's another sign. It says, the tunnel builders. Imagine if you came to this remote site just after arriving off the boat from Europe. The Irish and German workers who built the Paw Paw Tunnel were housed at this location in simple tents and small wooden houses, provided food and a ration of whiskey daily. In return, they worked in difficult and sometimes hazardous conditions. The laborers faced cholera epidemics, financial shortages affecting when and if they got their pay, and friction among coworkers that led to labor riots. For 14 long years, from 1836 to 1850, work continued to complete the Paw Paw Tunnel. So right through here, there would have been tents and small wooden houses. And then your little one-room schoolhouse right across the road. 1836 to 1850, some dudes were busting their asses digging through that rock or that mountain. All right, making our way up the steep part here. It always looks way less steep on camera than in real life, but good workout. C&O Canal Towpath detour. But I think hopefully that's the top up there, and we just got a couple more switchbacks. All right, we followed that. We saw a little dirt path here. We followed that over, and boom, the Potomac River. Right there, there's a bridge. Yeah, that's a really sweet, that's a sweet scene right there. The old Potomac River winding its way. Boy, it does wind. And this is Paw Paw, you think?
Yeah.
That town right in the middle there. Right in the middle of the frame, that's Paw Paw, West Virginia. I think we're in Maryland. Yeah, we're in Maryland, looking at West Virginia. Hello, WV. Pretty cool so far. I don't think we have too much further to go, but thought we'd check out this view. Pretty cool, eh, Giggles?
Yes, gotta go.
All right, coming back down this way. A couple more signs. Trail going down that way, but yeah, there we go. There's your Potomac shot. The Potomac River. Building through the bends. Canal engineers were uncertain as to the best option for building the canal through the Paw Paw Bends, a looping section of the Potomac River. So basically, the river right here is just looping back and forth all over here. And they cut 6 miles off your path by building the tunnel through the mountain, and shortened boaters' trips by a significant portion. Paw Paw, West Virginia, and the Paw Paw Bends. Across the Potomac is the small community of Paw Paw, West Virginia. The town, the Paw Paw Bends, and the tunnel were named for the Paw Paw trees that grow in abundance along the Potomac. Named by Native Americans, the Paw Paw is a fruit tree that produces an edible fruit. And there's a picture right there of Paw Paw flower, leaves, and fruit. So I guess it kind of looks a little bit like a berry, a strawberry or something. But we'll be headed that way. Let me get a couple pictures here. But there's Paw Paw, West Virginia again on Right up there against that mountain. Alright, so the tunnel trail going back would go that way, and you'd end up back at our car, but we decided we're going to take this little path here because it goes right above the tunnel, which is right down there. And try to get some cool shots or something. Oh yeah, wow. So there's the... Ooh boy, you would not want to fall off that. So there is the trail where the tunnel goes in. Yeah, I'm gonna get a picture when I get right here. There's Giggles going down there. That's where the trail comes down and around. Yeah. Yeah, there's the door. There you go. There's the whole tunnel going through that whole mountain, which we just came across the top of it. There's the doorway. There's the canal. There's the big old Potomac going that way. Pretty cool. And Nikki, yeah, I'll get it. Nikki down here. There's Giggles in the purple. Let's see. She's gonna make her way up to... There she is. Yep. Yep, just fine. There she is in front of the door waving. Now, hold on. Are people coming out?
Yeah.
There's some. Pretty cool. Yeah, that sign back there. So this is where the canal was. Obviously right here. The Potomac's over there, and then we're gonna go up there and cut right through that mountain where you see the tunnel beginning. But that sign just said that they did use mules. Men, women, children with mules.
Mule powered.
Yeah.
But men, women, and children
Manned the mules.
Yeah, got it. And the boats.
Now there's the bridge. Alright, so we're back at the end. Somewhere around 5 miles. And there's Giggles. See you next time. Peace out, guys. Yeah, that was a good one. The doggy. Yeah, it's a great hike.